Well, apparently there's two versions of this song, and the one that was requested is the second version, which is like the instrumental one, so there is no Oleta Adams in this one, but it's still gonna be good. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm trying to, man. I'm doing everything I can to try and like get this tooth pain out, and then like do a video, and then tooth pain comes back. You know, it's just back and forth right now. We're gonna be listening to a new band on the channel, I believe, Tears for Fears, which I'm aware of the band. I've listened to their song from Donnie Darko many times. What's the? I had the song playing in my head, but I can't remember what it's called. But I love it. It's a great song, and it fits so perfectly for that movie. We're gonna be listening to "Woman in Chains," which is off of "The Seeds of Love," but this is the instrumental version that is on the 2020 Super Deluxe Edition. It's track 6 on that one. And like I said, we've never done them on the channel. I know who they are. I've listened to like a song or two, whatever is on the radio and stuff. I know that they were a very popular band back in the day. This came out in 1989. Wow, what a time that must have been. This is a request from our patron, Heidi, I believe. Thank you for your request, Heidi. I appreciate your support. I truly do. All right, let's go. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon somewhere down there, and leave a like and a comment too. It really helps with the algorithm. Alrighty. Tears for Fears, Woman in Chains, instrumental version. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Apparently the original is like a feminist anthem, apparently. So many sounds. Crazy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I got chills, man. Like, what the fuck? This reminds me of modern, like, prog rock and stuff. The Porcupine Tree and such. 3 guys, bro. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, they have additional personnel and stuff, but the core, that's just 3 guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is my type of music. Oh, that extra little note. Oh, Head Over Heels. That's the name of the song. Alright. Yeah. Well, that was heartbreaking. Give me 1 second. Well, that absolutely was some of the most pretty music I think I've ever heard in my life, man. Like, from start to finish, that was just a tour de force of how you write almost like light progressive music. I can't imagine how it sounds with lyrics. Like, I really want to hear the regular version now. But it made me think of a lot of things. It made me miss all my friends that are gone, and just made me realize that I wish I didn't have so many thorns, as I say. I wish I let people in. I wish I could make friends still, all that, but it's just really hard, especially when you get older and you just know how the world works and how people think, and most people are just out for themselves. They don't really give a shit about you. It's very rare to find someone who actually cares, especially in today's world where a lot of people are very superficial and very artificial, let's say. I think natural humanity is gone by the wayside at this point, and a lot of people are just plugged into the matrix, for a crude term. They just want to live in whatever made up world that they live in, and everyone has their own made up world, so none of it makes sense. So it's just all a bunch of bullshit nonsense. It just goes back and forth, and we just sit by arguing about nonsense while the world goes to waste. It makes me sad, man. It makes me miss, I don't know why, it made me think of my friends. It made me think of a lot of things, honestly. More than likely me just passing, like, my birthday recently, and I decided not to do anything, like, other than go see, like, my family and stuff, and and it just made me think that, it was a big birthday, and I had, like, 2 or 3 friends reach out to me and, say happy birthday and such, but it's just crazy when you're a kid and, birthdays are so important, and people, do stuff, and then you get older, and then it's just like, you don't care about it. Like, it's weird to me. Like, I care how old I am, but I don't really care what I did, and I don't know, it's made me think about that. Lots of random thoughts. But that was a total just chill fest the entire time. Like, my arms were just complete. My hair was just standing up. All right, so Roland or Zabel or on lead vocals. I don't know, since this is on the Super Deluxe 2020 version, I don't know exactly who does what. But this guy, Roland, does the backing vocals, lead vocals, guitars, keyboards, Fairlight programming. Kurt Smith does bass guitar, backing vocals. Ian Stanley does keyboards and Hammond organ, and then there's a hell of a lot of other people too that are additional personnel, but I don't know who exactly does what, because this is track, so I'll just go by the original, which is track 1. So it's Phil Collins on the drums up until, So Manu Katché was the drums up until 3 minutes and 32 seconds, and then Phil Collins was the drummer from 3 minutes and 32 seconds on. I've never seen that before. That's crazy. 2 different drummers in one song that have half and half. That's crazy. Track 1. Anything else? So it has, Aletta Adams as keyboards and vocals for this track, but she obviously didn't do that for this. So I'm guessing she was just on the keyboards. It says also Nikki Holland does keyboards. Simon Clark does keyboards. Neil Taylor did the guitar arpeggio, on the song. Yeah, that's all I really see. Pino Palladino's on here. All right, my boy. There's a lot of different random stuff, and I just think that, the Head Over Heels song that I had to look up because I forgot the name of it. I've loved that song since I was 14 years old. I know there's one other Tears for Fears song that's on the radio that I've heard a bunch, so that I've only heard a handful of their songs and material, but I think that I want to hear more now. So thank you to our patron Heidi for sending that in. That was absolutely stellar. That is the type of music that I want to play. Is kind of softer, easy listening, but at the same time very introspective, kind of light prog music, just like this. This is my dream music to make, and it's crazy to think that it's already been made years ago before I was even born, This sounds like the modern prog rock, like the Contortionists, which is one of my favorite bands, probably top 3 favorite bands. They're more recent stuff is very similar to the guitar parts in this, from the middle point on. I guess whenever Phil Collins hopped on the kit. But at the same time, it does have a distinct, late 80s kind of flair to it in a way. Very light, though. It does have kind of a timeless feel to it, but at the same time, it doesn't. It does kind of scream late 80s, early 90s even. But I think that's a good thing because it's a good era when, a lot of electronic programming was like really prevalent in music. And I think people were playing around with it and they didn't really know exactly how to use it properly and to the right extent. People were still experimenting, basically. But damn, these guys, wow, they had it down packed. All these different keyboard players, all the different layering, and just I bet the engineering for it was crazy to get stuff like this down, to match the guitar parts perfectly with the keyboards. And just to get that perfect harmony of just all this sound together to make this beautiful piece of music that I heard. And now I want to hear the original with Oleta Adams as the vocalist as well. So maybe we'll try and do that one as well because this just took me this honestly just energized me more than any song has today. So I appreciate you for that, Heidi. Thank you so much for sending that in. You got 2 songs today, so it's Heidi Sunday. There you go. You got this and the Dimash one, so that's perfect. I have a ton of requests, so I just try to get through them as fast as I can in the best way I can. Hi, baby. Everyone just came back from Victoria's birthday party, and then we're having our version of the birthday party tomorrow. So everyone else got to go but Daddy, but that's okay. Hi, bye. And I just... I don't know, man. If you guys have any other suggestions by this band, please leave it below. I know that all their music's not going to sound like this probably, or sound like Head Over Heels, but if you have any recommendations that are similar to those 2 songs, I would definitely check them out. This was fantastic, and I know that a lot of people probably won't watch this video, but that's okay, because I've realized that a lot of the better music doesn't get the much views, but the music that's more popular and maybe not as, personally fulfilling and, empowering and spiritual awakening kind of music doesn't get as many views. But that's okay, because a lot of people don't want to see the truth these days. They don't actually want to hear good music. They just want to have their biases reconfirmed, by somebody else. And I'm not the person for that. I will definitely tell y'all if I don't like something. I don't, try to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not saying it's your fault that, the song's not up, my alley. It's not your fault. It's not the artist's fault. It's not my fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just, subjective bullshit. Who cares? But like I said, you guys always send in great music though, so I can't complain in the slightest. So thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Y'all know we have Patreon right here. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get one free request a month. And if you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos and our full album reactions. There's a shit ton on there. And when I say shit ton, there's hours and hours of it. From the Beatles to King Crimson to Blind Faith and everything in between. There's a lot of stuff, man. And there's also a PayPal and a Cash App in the description if you want to send a tip or request in that way. But if you join Patreon, you get access to our patrons only Discord that has a vote going on for the July Spotlight Artist of the Month. So if you want to hop in there and vote, now is the time to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.